You need to know a couple of things beforehand. First of all, you need to know I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a CPA, I'm not advising you. This is just for educational purposes only. And I highly suggest that you consult a lawyer or CPA before you do any of this. Make sure everything's set up correctly. But here's the basic premise is you have your laundromat, you have your property, and they're set up in different entities, whether that's an LLC, S Corp, however you and your attorney or CPA decide to set it up and they're separate. The property draws up a lease for the business, and that includes rent. Now, I also highly suggest that you draw up, if at all possible, a triple net lease. And what a triple net lease is it basically makes the business liable for all expenses, taxes, insurance, and maintenance. That means the property essentially has zero expenses because the business is paying all expenses and rent. And what that does is it essentially makes the net operating income whatever the rent is for the property. That will help you in the long run. So let's do this math and see what happens if we increase the rent of to the laundromat by $1,000 a month. So we have all the same stuff, laundromat, and it's 4 times the operating and net operating income, 2,500 square feet. The reason that's important is because usually rent is based off of price per square foot. So I just wanted to show you that. It just so happens that if you do the math on our first example, price per square foot is $1.10 per square foot. So just keep that $1.10 per square foot in mind. And again, we're doing a 6% capitalization rate. We bought the laundromat for $200,000. We bought the property for $50,000. We put 25% down, which is $50,000 for the laundromat, and $137,500 down for the property. Okay, so what this does, remember, we're increasing the rent by $1,000 per month, and this does some interesting things to both the laundromat and the property. Here's what it does